For years, the world looked to Dubai and New York for architectural marvels, but now, China is building something that dwarfs them all. Hidden behind layers of secrecy, these projects are unlike anything ever attempted by mankind. Some say it could change the future of cities forever. Others fear it's something far more unsettling. The question is, what exactly is China creating beneath our very eyes? Stay with us to know. China's economic transformation. In the mid-20th century, China was a nation struggling to recover from years of war and poverty. After the Communist Party's victory in 1949, Mao Zedong sought to rebuild the country through strict socialist policies. Campaigns like the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution aimed to reshape China's society and economy, but brought turmoil instead. The Great Leap Forward caused famine and millions of deaths, while the Cultural Revolution devastated much of China's cultural and religious heritage. After Mao's death in 1976, the country changed direction. Under new leadership, China opened its doors to global trade and foreign investment. Reforms in the late 1970s and 1980s encouraged private business growth, transforming the nation into a global manufacturing powerhouse. By 2010, China had become the world's second-largest economy, and by 2011, the leading manufacturer of goods ranging from electronics to textiles. These reforms connected China deeply with the global economy, especially through infrastructure and trade projects across Africa and Southeast Asia. Some critics call this influence a new form of imperialism, while others view it as a partnership driving mutual growth. Today, China's economic strength is visible not only in its factories, but also in its cities, architecture, and tourism. Modern skylines in Shanghai, Beijing, and Shenzhen rival those of any major global metropolis. The 632-meter Shanghai Tower, the world's second tallest building, stands as a symbol of that progress. Infrastructure development has played a central role in this transformation. Over 40,000 kilometers of high-speed rail now connect cities nationwide, making travel faster and more affordable while boosting trade and tourism across provinces. Tourism itself has become a vital part of China's economy, generating billions of dollars annually. Visitors from around the world come to see ancient treasures like the Great Wall, the Terracotta Army, and the Forbidden City, alongside modern marvels such as the Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge and the Shanghai skyline. In 2019 alone, China welcomed nearly 66 million international visitors. The country's rapid modernization has transformed daily life for its people. Millions have moved from rural villages to thriving urban centers, joining a fast-growing middle class with access to better homes, education, and healthcare. With its blend of ancient heritage and modern ambition, China's story reflects one of the most remarkable economic transformations in human history. A nation reborn from hardship into a global force shaping the 21st century. But China isn't slowing down. From futuristic cityscapes to colossal infrastructure plans, its next generation of mega projects is already reshaping the landscape, and some of them could redefine its future forever. Here are a few. Unicorn Island. In Chengdu, where ancient heritage meets modern innovation, an extraordinary project is rising, Unicorn Island. Designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, this 67-hectare development in Sichuan's Tianfu New Area aims to become the home of China's next wave of billion-dollar startups, the unicorns. China already hosts about one-third of the world's unicorn firms, and many are turning to Chengdu, a city powering half of the world's laptop chips and driving mobile computing hardware production. Unicorn Island is being built to give these companies a purpose-built environment that fosters innovation, sustainability, and collaboration. Planned to accommodate around 70,000 people, including entrepreneurs, researchers, and residents, the island centers around a pedestrian-friendly layout. A metro station and interconnected pathways ensure anyone can reach any point within minutes, on foot or by bicycle. Instead of dense skyscrapers, the design focuses on clusters of low-rise, interconnected structures surrounded by parks, lakes, and green spaces, creating a city that feels more human than industrial. This balance between technology and nature defines Unicorn Island's character. Rainwater management systems, renewable energy integration, and urban farms supplying local produce will make sustainability an everyday experience. The aim is not just to build smarter cities, but to reshape how urban life feels, greener, cleaner, and more connected. Economically, the island is poised to become a powerful driver of China's digital economy. It will generate thousands of high-skilled jobs, attract major domestic and international investment, and accelerate breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, clean energy, and smart manufacturing. By uniting education, research, and enterprise in one integrated hub, Unicorn Island will enhance regional competitiveness and position Chengdu as a global center for innovation. Beyond economics, the project's impact on lifestyle is profound. With its walkable design, ample greenery, and focus on creativity and well-being, it promises a new urban rhythm, one where work and life coexist harmoniously. Residents won't just live on Unicorn Island, they'll thrive in a community built around inspiration and balance. As construction continues, Unicorn Island stands as more than a landmark of architecture. It's a symbol of a future where progress and sustainability move together, a living vision of a modern China driven by imagination and purpose. But Chengdu isn't alone. Guangdong's Shijiang Bridge is redefining modern engineering, soon to stand as one of the world's most remarkable infrastructure achievements. Shijiang Bridge. The Shijiang Bridge stands as China's newest and most ambitious infrastructure marvel. Stretching nearly 22 miles across the Pearl River estuary in Guangdong Province, this monumental project is set to connect the eastern and western banks of the Greater Bay Area, one of the world's most dynamic economic regions linking Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, and Macau. Estimated to cost around $6.6 billion, the Shijiang Bridge is more than just a link between two sides of the river. It's a symbol of China's drive to modernize, connect, and grow. Once completed, it will boast a main span of 1,354 meters, making it the world's longest span bridge of its kind. The project, led by CCCC Highway Consultants, showcases the nation's engineering excellence, using advanced construction techniques to ensure safety, durability, and environmental sustainability in one of China's busiest waterways. This isn't merely a bridge, it's a new artery of economic growth. The Shijiang Bridge will significantly cut travel time between major industrial and commercial centers in the Greater Bay Area, promoting smoother logistics and faster commuting. The result will be stronger regional trade, increased tourism, and improved access to jobs and education for millions of residents. By improving road connectivity, the bridge will also help decongest existing routes and reduce fuel consumption, leading to a smaller carbon footprint. It's a step toward a more efficient, greener transportation network that aligns with China's broader goals of sustainable urban development. For local economies, especially smaller towns along the Pearl River Delta, the bridge's completion promises revitalization, boosting investment, property values, and the quality of everyday life. Even the design process of the Shijiang Bridge reflects innovation on a global scale. Before final plans were approved, international design firms were invited to explore alternative concepts. British firm Knight Architects and Danish engineering consultant Cowie collaborated in 2021 to present an alternative vision, an exercise that demonstrated the bridge's complexity and the global attention China's infrastructure attracts. While the original design was ultimately selected, the project benefited from this creative collaboration, reinforcing confidence in its execution. When finished, the Shijiang Bridge will not just rank among the world's engineering achievements, it will stand as a beacon of China's determination to connect people, cities, and industries through innovation. As one engineering marvel concludes, another begins to rise. On Hainan Island, China is building the futuristic Hainan Science Museum, a landmark fusing science, art, and sustainability to inspire future innovators. Hainan Science Museum, with its main structure completed in mid-2023 and full opening set for 2025, this 46,900 square meter landmark is designed to become the province's first large-scale science museum and one of the most distinctive in Asia. Created by mad architects, the museum combines futuristic design With traditional Hainanese principles of harmony between people, architecture, and nature, the building features 7 themed exhibition zones exploring everything from marine ecosystems to space technology, alongside interactive displays meant to ignite curiosity in visitors of all ages. At the center of the structure is a breathtaking spiraling ramp that winds through 5 levels, symbolizing the upward motion of discovery, much like a strand of DNA, illuminated by sunlight filtering through a glass dome. The museum's architecture is not only beautiful, but deeply practical. Its design integrates natural ventilation, wetlands, and tropical landscaping to regulate temperature and minimize energy use. Around the site, lush gardens and sunken plazas filled with native flora encourage visitors to relax, learn, and connect with nature. Every detail, from the structure's curves to its materials, reflects sustainability and respect for local heritage. Inspired by the volcanic villages of Hainan, mad architects used modern fiberglass reinforced plastic panels designed to withstand the island's humid coastal climate. With 843 uniquely shaped FRP panels forming its flowing facade, the museum appears to lift gently from the ground like rising warm air. This updraft form mirrors natural processes, blending architecture with the rhythms of the earth. Economically, the museum is expected to have a major impact on Hainan's transformation into a free trade and tourism hub. Once open, it will draw hundreds of thousands of visitors annually, boosting local businesses, hotels, and restaurants, while creating jobs in education, tourism, and construction. Beyond tourism, it also represents an investment in knowledge, fostering scientific literacy among young people and inspiring future innovators in China's rapidly growing technology sector. By blending traditional building wisdom with modern innovation, the Hainan Science Museum is setting a precedent for future developments that balance progress with cultural respect. It's more than a museum, it's a symbol of sustainable growth and a reminder that modern architecture can evolve without erasing its roots. As Hainan celebrates science, Xi'an unveils the futuristic International Football Center, where sport, culture, and design unite on a global stage. Xi'an International Football Center, in the ancient capital of Xi'an, once the starting point of the Silk Road, a new landmark is rising that redefines the way modern China connects sport, culture, and community. The Xi'an International Football Center, a 60,000-seat stadium currently under construction in the city's Fengdong New District, is set to become one of the most advanced sporting venues in Asia, designed for national and international matches, domestic leagues, youth training, and major entertainment events. It symbolizes Xi'an's transformation into a global destination for sports and innovation. Expected to play a central role in hosting matches for the Asian Football Confederation Asian Cup, the stadium goes far beyond the typical arena concept. It has been designed to serve the people of Xi'an long after the tournament, becoming a permanent hub for sports, recreation, and urban life. Surrounded by a growing metro network, the stadium will be easily accessible for millions of residents, promoting public transport and reducing congestion. Architecturally, the structure blends elegance with engineering brilliance. The facade's flowing lines echo the motion of a football in flight, while the open sides invite the surrounding city inside. Shaded garden terraces overlook Qing Mountain, offering panoramic views and relaxation spaces for locals and visitors alike. The seating bowl, shaped to bring fans as close as possible to the pitch, ensures unmatched visibility and energy during every game. At its core is an ultra-lightweight, long-span cable net roof, one of the most advanced in the world, which minimizes material use while maximizing strength. A translucent membrane covers the seating area, protecting spectators from heat and rain while allowing sunlight to reach the natural grass pitch, maintaining ideal playing conditions. The integration of plants and shaded terraces also helps regulate temperature during Xi'an's hot summers, combining comfort with environmental sustainability. Economically, the Xi'an International Football Center is poised to boost tourism, job creation, and urban development across the region. With international tournaments and concerts drawing visitors from around the world, hotels, restaurants, and retail sectors are expected to see substantial growth. The stadium will also anchor a new business and leisure district, helping Xi'an position itself as a leading cultural and sporting hub in China's northwest. Beyond sports, the project embodies Xi'an's long-standing spirit of openness, a place where history meets the future. It's not just a stadium, it's a civic landmark designed to inspire pride, promote community, and showcase China's architectural ambition. As Xi'an celebrates its modern marvel, Northern China unveils the new Inner Mongolia Museum, a cultural masterpiece bridging ancient heritage with the 21st century. Inner Mongolia Museum new building. Just 3 kilometers from its original site, this architectural masterpiece stretches across an impressive 147,000 square meters, more than twice the size of its predecessor, and redefines how history, art, and technology can coexist under one roof. The 4-story museum isn't merely a building, it's a vibrant ecosystem of culture and innovation. Its 10 main exhibitions showcase over 3,000 artifacts, with 633 rare and invaluable relics that trace centuries of interaction among Inner Mongolia's diverse ethnic groups. Each hall reveals how Mongolian, Han, and other cultures shaped one another through trade, migration, and shared progress, highlighting their collective influence on Chinese civilization. The museum's design merges tradition with futuristic aesthetics. Inside, each exhibition area is bathed in thematic lighting, immersive audio landscapes, and expansive digital screens that transport visitors through time. But the star attraction is Hongger, an AI-powered holographic guide built using the DeepSeek model. Unlike traditional narrators, Hongger interacts naturally with visitors, answering questions, telling stories, and adapting to curiosity in real time. This fusion of artificial intelligence and cultural preservation has made the museum one of China's most technologically advanced heritage centers. Accessibility and inclusivity are equally prioritized. With over 1,000 smart audio guide devices supporting Mongolian, Chinese, and English, visitors can navigate exhibits effortlessly while engaging in multilingual conversations with the museum's virtual assistants. Educational spaces, rest zones, and family-friendly facilities make it an ideal destination for both scholars and tourists, capable of welcoming nearly 29,000 guests at once, more than triple the previous capacity. Economically, the new Inner Mongolia Museum is already stimulating growth in the region. Its opening day drew over 25,000 visitors, boosting local tourism, hospitality, and transportation sectors. Surrounding businesses are thriving from increased foot traffic, while the museum's educational partnerships with universities are fostering a new wave of cultural research and creative industries. For residents, it's more than a museum, it's a symbol of pride, progress, and opportunity. By combining heritage with cutting-edge design, the new Inner Mongolia Museum offers not just a window into the past, but a vision of how culture can drive the future. As innovation drives China forward, the Dongfang offshore wind hydration plant rises, a groundbreaking leap in clean energy and marine engineering. Dongfang Offshore Wind Hydrogen Plant. China's latest renewable energy marvel, the Dongfang Offshore Wind Hydration Plant, is redefining how the nation harnesses the ocean's potential. Developed jointly by Dongfang Electric Corporation and the state-owned China Huaneng Group, this project represents one of the most ambitious steps in the global transition towards sustainable energy. At its heart lies the newly unveiled 17-megawatt offshore wind turbine nacelle, an engineering feat that has captured worldwide attention. Built in DEC's Fuxing factory, the turbine is expected to generate roughly 68 million kilowatt-hours of clean energy annually. That's enough to power around 40,000 homes each year, eliminating thousands of tons of carbon emissions and significantly reducing dependence on fossil fuels. What makes this turbine remarkable is its scale and sophistication. With a rotor diameter of 262 meters and a swept area of over 53,000 square meters, it's designed to capture even the faintest ocean breeze and transform it into reliable, renewable energy. These massive blades, each longer than 2 football fields, rotate gracefully across the sea, symbolizing China's growing dominance in offshore wind technology. China already leads the world in offshore wind capacity, with more than 41 gigawatts connected to its grid, over half of the global total. The Dongfang project strengthens that position further, complementing recent innovations like the 20-megawatt floating turbine launched in Shandong province earlier this year. Together, these developments highlight China's long-term strategy to blend energy security, economic resilience, and environmental stewardship. Beyond the technological wonder, the economic and social benefits of the Dongfang offshore wind hydration plant are immense. The project has created thousands of jobs in coastal manufacturing, logistics, and maintenance sectors while encouraging new investments in green technology. Local economies benefit from improved infrastructure and tourism potential, as renewable energy hubs increasingly become symbols of progress and innovation. The Dongfang offshore wind hydration plant stands as a beacon of innovation, proving that renewable energy can drive both prosperity and sustainability in equal measure. And just inland, another project is quietly transforming the digital landscape, where data, design, and development converge inside the high-tech marvel known as the Wuhu Data Power Industrial Park. Wuhu Data Power Industrial Park. Spanning 760 acres, the Wuhu Data Power Industrial Park marks a bold shift from traditional agriculture to cutting-edge technology, symbolizing how China is blending nature and innovation to drive its economic future. The massive complex will house next-generation data centers operated by Huawei, China Mobile, China Telecom, and China Unicom. Strategically located near major economic hubs like Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Nanjing, these facilities will create a unified network capable of processing immense amounts of digital information. With an investment of around $37 billion, the park will serve as one of China's largest data islands, a central node in the nation's growing artificial intelligence and cloud computing ecosystem. At full capacity, the Wuhu Data Power Industrial Park will dramatically improve how people live and work. Faster internet speeds, more reliable connections, and improved access to AI-driven tools will revolutionize everything from online education to healthcare management. Smart city applications such as real-time traffic control, environmental monitoring, and digital public services will thrive on the data flowing through Wuhu's new supercomputers. Economically, the impact will be equally significant. Thousands of new jobs are being created in construction, engineering, maintenance, and IT operations. Local suppliers, logistics firms, and service industries are experiencing renewed growth, and the region's GDP is expected to see a substantial rise once operations reach full scale. The project also encourages nearby universities to expand research in computer science and renewable energy, ensuring a pipeline of skilled workers for decades to come. Perhaps most importantly, the park symbolizes a future where digital prosperity is accessible beyond the major tech cities. By bringing advanced infrastructure to Wuhu, residents of smaller surrounding communities can benefit from improved education systems, better digital healthcare, and more entrepreneurial opportunities. Farmers who once worked these fields will see their children employed in high-paying tech careers, a transformation few could have imagined just a decade ago. And next, as China looks southward, another marvel rises, a colossal sports and entertainment hub in the Greater Bay Area, set to redefine the nation's athletic and cultural future. Greater Bay Area Sports Center. Designed by Zaha Hadid Architects in partnership with the Guangdong Architectural Design and Research Institute, the massive complex is nearing completion and is already being hailed as a new symbol of progress and unity within the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau Greater Bay Area. Covering 70 hectares on the western bank of the Pearl River, the sports center sits strategically at the southern edge of Guangzhou's Nansha district, an area fast becoming a hub for innovation, commerce, and culture. With easy access via Guangzhou Metro Line 18 and the new Shenzhen Zhongshan Bridge, the facility will connect millions across the Greater Bay Area, one of the world's largest and most economically dynamic urban regions. At its core, the complex includes 3 major venues, a 60,000-seat stadium, a 20,000-seat indoor arena, and a 4,000-seat aquatic center built to Olympic standards. Surrounding these are open-air training fields, running tracks, and residential facilities for athletes. Designed to host everything from community events to world-class competitions, the center aims to become a year-round destination for both sports and recreation. Construction began in 2023, with the main structures completed in early 2024 and final landscaping now underway. Once operational in mid-2025, the center will host events for the China National Games, attracting athletes and spectators from across the nation. More than just a sports venue, it's a catalyst for economic growth, boosting tourism, creating thousands of jobs, and inspiring investment in Nansha's surrounding neighborhoods. The design takes full advantage of Nansha's mild climate, blending sleek, aerodynamic architecture with green spaces that encourage public use throughout the year. Beyond hosting major tournaments, the complex will offer fitness, programs, youth training camps, and cultural events, enriching daily life for local residents. It's envisioned as a model of sustainable urban planning, one that balances grand design with genuine community benefit. By merging sport, design, and innovation, the Greater Bay Area Sports Center stands as a powerful symbol of China's continued modernization. Its opening will not only energize Nansha's economy, but also redefine how cities can connect people through shared spaces of achievement and celebration. As China's architectural revolution accelerates, its projects reflect more than ambition. They signal a new global era of innovation and identity. Which creation will inspire the world next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.